I worked the night shift at a bus station downtown. It's a small terminal, 12 gates, a diner, a ticket counter. Most nights are quiet. A few travelers, some homeless people trying to stay warm. I've been here for 5 years. I've seen fights, thefts, drunks, everything. But last week, something happened that made me quit on the spot. It was 2:23 a.m. I was at the ticket counter, counting the day's sales. A woman walked up to the window. She was young, maybe 30, wearing a white dress. No shoes, no luggage, just a white dress. She smiled at me, a tired smile. She said, "I need a ticket." I asked where she was going. She said, "Anywhere. Just give me a ticket to anywhere." I told her I needed a destination. She thought for a moment. "Gate 7, she said. "The bus that leaves from Gate 7. The one that never comes back." I looked at the schedule. No bus was scheduled from Gate 7 tonight. Gate 7 was closed for maintenance. I told her that. She didn't seem to care. She said, "It's always closed, but the bus still comes. It always comes at 2:23 a.m. I've been waiting for it for 40 years. Tonight is the night I get on." I asked her name. She said, "Mary." I was 17 when I got on the wrong bus. I thought it would take me home. It took me somewhere else, somewhere I can't describe. I've been trying to find my way back ever since. Every night I come to this station. Every night I buy a ticket. Every night the bus comes, but I never get on. I'm too scared. Tonight is different. Tonight I'm not scared anymore. She handed me a crumpled dollar bill. $1. I took it. I printed her a ticket. It printed blank. No destination. No time. Just blank paper. She took the ticket and walked to Gate 7. I watched her go. The gate was dark. The sign above it was off. But she stood there waiting. I checked the time. 2:23 a.m. A bus pulled into the terminal, not one of ours. It was old, rusted, no logo on the side, no passengers inside, just a driver. I couldn't see his face. The bus stopped at Gate 7. The doors opened. Mary walked up to the door. She turned and looked at me. She smiled, a real smile, not tired anymore. Happy. She said, "Thank you. I've been waiting for this moment. I can finally go home." She stepped onto the bus. The doors closed. The bus drove away. I looked at the schedule again. Gate 7 didn't exist. Not on any map. Not on any route. I walked to the gate. The floor was wet. Water. Like someone had been standing there for a long time. Dripping. I looked down. There was a puddle. Inside the puddle, a photograph. A young girl in a white dress. 17, smiling. The same face. I picked it up. On the back, a date. 1983. I put the photo in my pocket. I went back to the counter. The ticket I had printed for her was gone. Just a blank piece of paper now. I called my supervisor. I told him about the woman and the bus. He was quiet for a long time. Then he said, "You saw Mary." I asked how he knew her name. He said, "She's a ghost story, the girl in the white dress. Every few years someone sees her. She buys a ticket. She waits at Gate 7. The bus comes. She gets on. Then she's gone. No one knows where the bus goes. No one knows who the driver is. But the ones who see her never forget. They never sleep the same. They never work the night shift again." I asked him if it was real. He said, "I don't know. But I stopped working nights. I quit the next day. I couldn't go back. But things followed me. Every night at 2:23 a.m. I wake up. I hear a bus engine. I hear doors opening. I see a woman in a white dress standing at the foot of my bed. She smiles. She says, "Come with me. We're going home." I close my eyes. When I open them, she's gone. Last week, I found a ticket under my pillow. A bus ticket, blank. No destination, no time. Just the words, Gate 7, written in faded ink. I threw it away. It reappeared in my wallet. I burned it. The ashes formed the same words. I went back to the bus station last night. I don't know why. I just needed to see it. The terminal was empty. The ticket counter was closed. I walked to Gate 7. It was dark, but there was a bus. The same rusty bus. The doors were open. The driver was sitting in his seat. I couldn't see his face, but he was waiting, waiting for me. A woman's voice came from behind me. I told you the bus comes, it always comes. For the ones who believe, for the ones who wait, for the ones who are ready. Are you ready? I turned around. Mary was standing there. Same white dress, same smile. She held out her hand. I took her hand. It was cold, but not cold like death. Cold like a winter morning, cold like the air before snow. She said, I've been waiting for you. You helped me. You gave me the ticket. You believe me. That means you're one of us. The ones who see, the ones who know, the ones who can go home. I asked where home was. She said, it's different for everyone. For me, it's the place I was before the wrong bus. The place where I was loved. The place where I was safe. For you, it's something else, but you'll know it when you see it. I walked toward the bus. I stepped onto the bus. The seats were old, red vinyl, dusty. The windows were dark. I couldn't see outside. The driver didn't turn around. He just sat there, waiting. I sat down in the first seat. Mary sat next to me. She took my hand. The doors closed. The engine started. The bus began to move. I felt the vibration of the road. I felt the air change. Warmer, brighter. I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Peace. The bus stopped. The doors opened. Mary stood up. We're here, she said. I looked outside. Sunlight, trees, a house. A house I recognized. My childhood home. The one I grew up in. The one I left. I stepped off the bus. The grass was green. The air smelled like summer. My mother was standing on the porch. She was young, healthy, alive. She waved at me. I started crying. I turned to thank Mary. The bus was gone. The driver was gone. Mary was gone. I was standing in front of my childhood home. My mother walked toward me. She hugged me. She was warm. She was real. Welcome home, she said. I've been waiting for you. I asked her how long I had been gone. She said, you never left. You were just lost. We all get lost sometimes, but we always find our way back. You found your way back. I woke up in my apartment. It was morning. Sunlight through the window. I was lying on my bed. The ticket was on my nightstand, the blank ticket, but this time it wasn't blank. It had a destination printed on it. Home. I picked it up. It felt warm, like the sun, like my mother's hug. I smiled. I knew I wasn't going back to the bus station. I knew I wasn't going back to work. I was going home. Not the apartment. The real home. The one I had forgotten. The one I had been looking for. I packed my bags. I walked to the door. I didn't look back. The bus would come. It always comes. I work as a janitor at a bus station, night shift. I clean the waiting areas, the bathrooms, the offices. 6 years now. I know every corner of this building, every closet, every locker. Last month I found a door I had never seen before. It was in the basement. I had been down there hundreds of times, but one night, at 4:45 a.m., I saw a door in the wall where there wasn't one before. Old, wooden, a rusted handle. I opened it. Behind the door was a room, a small room. Lockers, old metal lockers. The lockers were dusty, cobwebs in the corners. I walked to the nearest one. It had a name on it, my name. I don't know how it got there. No one else works the night shift. No one knows my name. I tried to open the locker. It was locked. A combination lock. I didn't know the combination. I shook it. Something rattled inside. I tried the next locker. Another name. A woman's name. Sarah. I didn't know a Sarah. The next locker. Thomas. The next. Maria. Every locker had a name. Dozens of names. None of them I recognized. I walked to the back of the room. There was one locker, smaller than the others. It had a name. The name was mine, different from the first one. It had my full name, my first name, my middle name, my last name. I touched the locker. It was warm. The others were cold. This one was warm, like someone had just been touching it. I tried the handle. It opened. Inside, there was a photograph. A photo of me, standing in the bus station, cleaning the floor, looking at something. The photo was taken from behind. I didn't know anyone was watching me. I turned the photo over. Written on the back, "You're the one who finds us, the one who helps us, the one who lets us out." I put the photo in my pocket. I looked at the other lockers. They were all locked. But now I saw something I hadn't noticed before. A small window on each locker. A window I could see through. I looked through the first one. There was something inside. A shadow. A shape. It moved. I heard a sound. A whisper. "Please, let me out." The voice came from the locker. From inside. I stepped back. The door to the room slammed shut. I was trapped in the room with the lockers. The whispers grew louder. Dozens of voices, all saying the same thing. "Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!" I covered my ears. The voices didn't stop. They got louder. I ran to the door. It wouldn't open. I pushed. I pulled. Nothing. I looked at the lockers again. The windows were darker now. The shapes were pressing against the glass, pressing against the metal, trying to get out. I saw hands. Pale hands. Fingers. They were reaching through the gaps in the lockers, reaching for me. I looked at the locker with my name, the small one. It was open, empty. But there was something inside, a note written on yellow paper. "To open the door, you must open the lockers. To open the lockers, you must open yourself. Are you ready?" I didn't know what to do. I was scared, but I was also curious. I walked to the nearest locker, Sarah's locker. I touched the lock. It clicked open. I opened the door. A woman stepped out. She was young, brown hair, kind eyes. She smiled. "Thank you," she said. "I've been in there for 20 years. I was a passenger. I got on the wrong bus. I never got off. I've been trapped ever since. But you opened the door. Now I can leave." She walked past me. The door opened. She walked through. Then she was gone. The door closed again. I opened the next locker. Thomas stepped out. Then Maria. Then another. And another. I opened every locker. Every person stepped out. They each thanked me. They each walked through the door. They each disappeared. Finally, only one locker remained. The small one. The one with my full name. I opened it. No one stepped out. But I saw something inside. A mirror. An old mirror. I looked into it. My reflection was different. Older. Tired. Wrinkled. He looked at me. He said, "You've helped everyone else. Now it's time to help yourself. I've been in here for years. I'm the real you. The one who never left. The one who stayed behind. The one who got trapped in this bus station. Let me out. Let me be free." I reached for the mirror. My reflection reached back. His hand touched mine. The glass shattered. I felt something leave my body. Something cold. Something heavy. I looked down. My reflection was standing next to me now. Solid. Real. He smiled. "Thank you," he said. "I've been trapped in that locker since the day you started working here. I didn't know I was trapped. I thought I was you, but I wasn't. I was just a shadow, a piece of you that got left behind. Now I'm free, and so are you." He walked toward the door. He turned and waved. Then he was gone. The door opened. I walked out. I went back to work. I didn't tell anyone what happened, but things were different. I felt lighter. I felt like I had forgotten something, but I didn't know what. The next night, I went back to the basement. The door was gone. The room was gone. Just a wall, concrete, no lockers, no names. I touched the wall. It was warm. I asked my supervisor about the basement. He looked at me strangely. "What basement?" he said. "There is no basement. The building doesn't have a basement." I told him I had been down there hundreds of times. He shook his head. "You're confused. This building is built on solid ground. No basement. Never has been." I went home that night. I was confused. I looked at the photo I had found, the one of me cleaning the floor. The photo was different now. I was no longer in the photo, just the bus station. empty, clean, like no one had ever been there. I asked my wife if she remembered me working at the bus station. She said, "You don't work at a bus station. You're a mechanic. You work at the garage down the street. You've worked there for 15 years. I looked at my hands. They were calloused. Grease under my nails. Mechanic hands, not janitor hands. I didn't know what to think. I went to the bus station. It was still there. The same building, the same sign. I walked inside. The ticket counter. The waiting area. The gates. I saw a janitor cleaning the floor. He looked at me. He smiled. A familiar smile. My smile. He nodded. "I told you I would get out," he said. "I'm out. I'm free. I'm the real one now. You were just the shadow." I stepped back. He walked toward me. He put his hand on my shoulder, cold, heavy. "It's your turn now. You've been outside for too long. You need to go back into the locker, back into the basement, back into the dark. I'll take care of your life. I'll be a better you. I promise." He opened a door that wasn't there before. A basement door, stairs leading down. I saw the lockers, the small one, my name on it. The door was open, waiting for me. He pushed me. I fell. I landed in the locker. The door slammed shut. I heard his voice from outside. "Don't worry. I'll take good care of your wife. I'll take good care of your job. I'll take good care of everything. You just stay here. Stay quiet. Stay still. No one will miss you. No one will look for you. No one will find you." I heard his footsteps walking away. I heard the basement door close. I heard the lock click. I'm still here. In the dark. In the locker. In the basement that doesn't exist. Please, if anyone finds this, if anyone reads this, please, open the door. I've been a bus driver for 22 years. City routes, suburban routes, late-night routes. I've seen everything. But the 3:33 a.m. route changed everything. I was assigned to it last month. A new route. It wasn't on any schedule. It wasn't in any system. My supervisor just handed me a paper with the route written on it. "Drive this," he said, "every night, 3:33 a.m. Pick up the passengers at the listed stops. Don't ask questions, don't skip stops, just drive." I asked him who the passengers were. He said, "You'll see." I started the route. It was an old bus, one of the retired ones. No AC, no radio, just seats and a steering wheel. The first stop was the bus station, the main terminal. It was empty, no one waiting. But the doors opened and someone got on. A man in a suit. He sat in the first row. He didn't look at me, didn't say anything. The next stop was a corner downtown. A woman in a red coat. She got on and sat in the second row. The next stop was a park. A child, maybe 10 years old. He sat in the third row. All of them silent, all of them staring straight ahead. I drove the route. More passengers got on. Each stop, more people. They filled the seats, all silent, all staring forward. I looked in my mirror. They were all pale, too pale, like they had never seen the sun. I asked if anyone knew where they were going. No one answered. The man in the suit spoke first. "We're going home. We've been waiting for this bus. Every night we wait. Every night we hope. Tonight we finally got on." I asked how long they had been waiting. He said, "Some of us decades, some of us centuries, some of us longer. But tonight is the night. The driver is the one. You're the one." I didn't understand. I kept driving. The road took me through parts of the city I had never seen, streets that weren't on any map, buildings that looked abandoned, lights that flickered. At one stop, a woman in a wedding dress got on. At another, a man in old military uniform. At another, a child holding a toy. The bus was full now. Dozens of passengers, all silent, all staring. I looked at the route paper. The last stop was marked only with a word: arrival. No address, no street, just arrival. I asked the man in the suit where that was. He said, "You'll know when you see it. Everyone knows when they see it." I drove for hours. The city faded. The streets became dirt roads. The buildings disappeared. There was nothing, just the bus and the road, and the passengers. They were changing. Their pale skin was getting brighter. Their eyes were getting clearer. The man in the suit smiled for the first time. "We're almost there," he said. "I can feel it. I can feel the warmth. I can feel the light. I can feel home." I looked ahead. There was a light, a bright light, like a sunrise. But it was 5 a.m. The sun shouldn't be up yet. The bus drove toward the light. The passengers stood up. They were all smiling now. The bus stopped at the end of the road. The doors opened. The passengers walked out one by one. Each one walked into the light and disappeared. The man in the suit was the last one. He turned to me. "Thank you," he said. "You drove us home. We couldn't get there without a living driver. You were the one who didn't ask questions, the one who didn't turn back, the one who kept driving. We're free now, because of you." He walked into the light. The bus was empty. The road was empty. The light faded. I was alone, in the middle of nowhere. No streets, no buildings, just the bus and the dirt. I looked at my watch. 3:33 a.m. The same time I started. Time hadn't moved. I checked my phone. Still 3:33. I drove back to the station. The city was there. The buildings, the lights, the people. Everything was normal. I parked the bus. I went home. I didn't sleep. The next night I was scheduled for the 3:33 route again. I didn't want to go, but my supervisor said I had to. "It's your route now," he said. "You drive it. No one else can. You're the only one who can see them. You're the only one who can take them. You're the driver." I drove the route again. Different passengers this time, different clothes, different faces, but the same silence, the same stares, the same destination, the same light. Every night I drove them home. Every night the bus emptied. Every night I returned. Last week I asked my supervisor why me. He said, "Because you died on this route in 1987. You don't remember, do you? You were driving the 3:33 a.m. bus, a crash. You didn't survive. But you never left. You've been driving this route every night since then. You're one of them. You just didn't know it." I didn't believe him. I looked in the mirror. I was pale. Too pale. I went home. I looked at old photos. Photos of me from years ago. I looked different, not just older. Different. Like I wasn't really there. Like I was fading. I asked my wife if she remembered when I started driving the bus. She said, "You've always driven it. Since before we met. Since before I was born. You've always been the driver." I asked her how old I was. She laughed. "You're not old. You're not young. You're just you. You've always been just you." I looked at my hands. They were transparent. I could see the wall through them. I was becoming like the passengers, fading, leaving. I went to the bus station. I started the bus. The passengers got on, the same ones. The man in the suit, the woman in the red coat, the child. They all looked at me differently now, not with hope, with recognition. "You're ready," the man said. "We knew you would be. You've been driving us for years. Now it's your turn. Now you get to go home. Are you ready?" I didn't answer. I drove the route, the dirt roads, the light, the bright light. I stopped the bus. The passengers stood up. They walked into the light. The man in the suit turned and smiled. "Your turn," he said. "Walk into the light. Leave the bus. Come home." I didn't want to leave. I was scared, but I was tired, so tired. I stood up. I walked to the door. I stepped off the bus. The light was warm. It felt like a hug. I walked toward it. The man in the suit was waiting. He put his hand on my shoulder. "Welcome home," he said. "We've been waiting for you." I turned to look at the bus. It was empty. The doors were closed. The engine was off. I was free. I walked into the light. I felt peace. I felt warmth. I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Happiness. I was home. I was finally home. Then I heard a voice, a familiar voice. My supervisor. He said, "Wake up, it's time. You have to drive the route. The passengers are waiting." I opened my eyes. I was sitting in the driver's seat of the bus. The bus station was in front of me. The clock said 3:33 a.m. My hands were gripping the wheel. My knuckles were white. I looked in the mirror. I was me again, solid, real. The man in the suit was sitting behind me. He said, "You tried to leave, but you're not ready yet. You still have more to do, more passengers to take, more miles to drive. We'll be here when you're ready. We'll wait. We always wait. That's what we do. We wait for the driver who can take us home. You're our driver. You'll always be our driver. Until you're ready. Until you let go." I started the engine. The bus drove away. I'm still driving. I don't know when I'll stop.